Well, hello there and welcome to Docktails.
This is a champagne and roses.
Oh my goodness, it's all
Docktail.
fancy tonight.
It's Sackets Harbor, and
Yeah.
but one of the things is, we're traveling off season, obviously, but it is kind of neat as we have some virtual friends out there and friends that we have made along the way. So this is a shout out to Charlotte.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Who met us in a toast to Charlotte.
Oh, a toast to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was following us, met us in Brewerton.
Took us to lunch.
And then also got us some champagne and some wonderful cheese.
So local cheeses from
we are
that area.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful to have friends along the way, because it is kind of lonely not having other loopers out there, but we do meet people at the different marinas and try to engage with them. So right now we are in Sackets Harbor at Navy Point Marina. Mm-hmm. Mostly sailboats here, and we got in
98% sailboats.
Yeah, 98% sailboats. And when we got in here, we had a little challenge because the marina manager told us, hey, we'd be on the end here and could just pull in, and there was a sailboat here. So they got somebody down, moved the sailboat, so we're sharing a T-head at the end of the dock here with that sailboat, and not a big problem at all. So,
So backing up, we left from Oswego Marina and went out to the Lake Ontario. I love that lake. It's huge, and we could see the shore, but looking at the depth finder, what do you call that? Depth reader. It said 300 feet down, and so that lake is just
it's very deep out there. And I remember when we went across the first time, seeing a depth of 700 feet and thinking, wow, my depth sounder's going crazy. But no, I looked on the chart, and it indeed is very deep. So a lot of water out there. And
but a different way. The first time around, we skipped this.
Yeah.
We went from Oswego over to Bath
and into the Adolphus Reach.
And checked into Canada right away. But this time, we're making our way over on the shore of New York.
Can't go into Canada just yet because of the pandemic, but we are positioning the boat, as I'm sure you know by this time, in Alexandria Bay, where she'll go in for winter. Some tender loving care on her.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to try, even though the weather was great today, there's a little bit of rain coming in tomorrow and the next couple days. So we're still going to try to explore the town of Cape Vincent.
Okay.
A couple places there that we might dock at. And then into Clayton, and then into the Horizon Marina, where we will get the boat ready to be hauled out.
Right.
But Sackets Harbor is a neat little place.
It really is.
Look at there's a moon going over there. Yeah, there's probably a full moon in a couple nights here.
So pretty.
And we kind of walked around. Sackets Harbor, Navy Point got its name from a Navy base that was here. And it, took place during the War of 1812.
Yeah.
And so those of you who remember the War of 1812,
that's
what I do.
Well, there's a lot of markers around town. It's a very historic area. So if you're into history, you'd really like this stop.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty neat. And they have a board up there as to what the harbor looked like during that time. Of course, the United States fought, Britain, and it was kind of called the second war of freedom, independence, because Britain at that time was fighting with France, and and they put restrictions on the Americans for trade with France, and so that's how the U.S. declared war on Britain and fought that war. But there was also some talk about, and you can read a lot about this, I don't want to give you a history lesson, but this area here was kind of a buffer because Britain also thought that the U.S. was going to try to expand into Canada. They wanted to set up a buffer zone. So this area here up into the St. Lawrence was some battles, and then some battles down in Baltimore, which we saw
Right.
1812 markers down there as well. So anyway, a
Yeah.
little bit about, but some historical markers around here in Sackets Harbor and Navy Point Marina is because this was a big bustling Navy base.
You'll notice my hair is wet, and I did take opportunity to go to the Marina Shower. Ladies, if you're watching this, check out my Marina Shower video so you can find out the truth about showers that you're going to see along the way.
Not all marina showers are created equal, are they?
No, they are
Probably
not.
the best marina showers I've ever seen were in Trent.
Yes,
The
Aurelia.
very first, well,
it was Aurelia.
Trent and Aurelia, yeah. But Trent was the very first one where we went there, where they had individual
Yeah, that's
places.
what I'm talking about. That wasn't Aurelia?
No,
no, that wasn't Aurelia. You're right.
But Aurelia had a very similar setup.
Yes, yeah.
The Canadian marinas did a really nice job where you go in and it's like you have your own bathroom. There's a commode in there. There's a sink in there. There's a tiled shower.
It's like being at home.
And when you come out, they clean it. Somebody's there to clean it. So I'm sure in the COVID time they're cleaning it even more. But you'll find, varying degrees of marina showers. Some you may go to and go, I think it's better if I shower on the boat.
True, yeah. The reason I do marina showers, and I'll tell you this in the videos, because I like to take a long shower. My hair is long and thick and crazy, so I could take a shower on the boat, but I would use up all the hot water.
And the Here's to Us it only has 350 gallons of water, so...
No, don't you say that. That not of hot water, and I found out the hard way.
Yes, it has a 20-gallon hot water
right.
tank. Yeah, so
there's a difference in a 300-gallon water shower and a 20-gallon.
It takes a little time to heat up. If you do it right. And so what I do is I do what's called a Navy shower, is get in there and get wet, and then, turn it off, and then lather up, and wash, and then I rinse off. And I think I only use like 1.5 gallons of water.
I bet
Maybe
you
2 gallons.
do, at the most. And one more thing I wanted to talk about is that you might be wondering how you can stay on a boat, no matter what the size, and still stay married. Because I had this fear when we started out. Sam had a job, when we were married, those 23 years at that time. And now we're going to live on a boat. How are we not going to kill each other?
Well, I had a job where I traveled
I'm sorry,
a lot.
I was meant to say that.
Right.
Had a job where he traveled a lot. So I was home all the time at my job, and then he, would travel. So I would always be excited to see him, but I was not used to seeing him 24/7. So that'll be another video we make, I think, about how we have made our marriage stronger by living on a boat and going on the Great Loop. And if you notice, we have flowers in the picture tonight.
Yeah.
When we were in Oswego, Sam walked over to the
Advanced Auto Parts to get
Advanced
some fuel
Auto Parts,
stabilizer,
right. And I stayed on the boat doing some things, and when he came home, he showed up with these flowers. And so, gentlemen, come on, even though you're on, and they're in a carafe, this vase was meant for wine, but there it is.
Dual
acting
purpose.
as a vase.
Wine and flowers, so roses.
But
they do look pretty today.
I do appreciate that, and your wife will definitely appreciate any gesture that you can do along the way, so you can remind her that she's the one you picked, and she's the one you want to be with. So.
Or your significant other.
Do you want me to buy you flowers?
Or whatever.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have to be your
just
wife,
not
I guess.
one husband right now. So anyway, right. But living on a boat together for a long time, and that's why this boat is big enough where, hey, if we do need space, we can get away. I spent a lot of time up in the bridge there with, checking the routes and that kind of stuff.
But we were just talking about this today, that we didn't know if living like this would tear us apart or bring us close together. And it has definitely brought us close together because we work at it. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And the communication every day is, communication about what's going on in the boat and these things. So
and we are not always successful at that, because just yesterday we had communication issues. And anyway, for another day, I guess.
But anyway,
it's a work in progress.
But today you took care of me when I stepped on a piece of glass.
True.
This morning, I was up in the bridge and I stepped on a piece of glass, and I don't know how the piece of glass got in there, but I was like, wow, I thought I stepped on a nail. And so I pulled my foot up and I pulled this piece of glass out, and I don't remember breaking anything up there.
No.
So I think what happened was on my flip-flops, probably I picked something up and then I got embedded in there. And anyway, so Rev took care of me, not after I tracked blood all over the carpet here in the bridge. So I've got a little bit of carpet cleaning to do, but it'll come out. So,
all part of the experience.
Yeah, so anyway. So it's winding down for the day. It's... I think it's, like I said, it's going to rain tomorrow. So, anyway.
So let's
the thing about rain is kind of gets the boat washed off a little bit, too. A little fresh
That's
water.
That's a good way to look at it.
We're kind of in freshwater area anyway here. So, and tomorrow we'll figure out where we're going to go. There's about 4 different places we could end up in Cape Vincent. 2 of them are more suitable than the other 2. So we'll just have to see where we end up and what the weather does. But that's for the planning video in the morning. We'll talk about that.
Okay, sounds good.
So, Sackets Harbor, neat place. Highly recommend Navy Point Marina. They were there. In fact, they even kept the restrooms open. I guess normally they're open, but during COVID times, they close them at 5. And so they kept them open for us a little bit later. And friendly folks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sackets Harbor, Navy Point. And I guess we'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to finish this bottle of champagne, right?
Thanks for joining us for Docktails.
Yeah, and thanks
hope
again
you're
to
having a good day.
Charlotte for the champagne and cheese. All right. See you next time on What Yacht to Do.